Hamza Salem, and this is the feasibility study for the results team. Team members are Abraham Saiovici, Jose Gonzalez, Andrew Sanzetenea, and Hamza Salem. And the product owner is Dr. Masoud Sajadi. The problem that our team will be addressing is the inconvenient and unintuitive experience offered by BreazeHome in its current state. While using the application, we've noticed that the search is slow. It takes roughly 10 seconds for the query to retrieve the result, and at times it is completely dysfunctional. It does not do what the user intends it to do. Also, if an incorrect query is entered, the application does not provide appropriate feedback to the user, leaving the user frustrated and wondering what went wrong. The UI is also unappealing and unprofessional. For example, when listing by images, the property image is not displayed. Instead, there's just a generic stock photo. Also, when in list view, the results are misaligned. So we believe that having such a critical functionality of the web application be dysfunctional, unintuitive, unappealing, offers no ease of usability to the user, and gives them no reason to continue navigating the web application. So this image shows the current implementation of error handling in BreazeHome. You can see that it appropriately returned 0 result for an incorrect query, but does not tell the user that an error has occurred and does not provide any helpful feedback to the user. So the suggestions on what they should enter when searching. Also, BreazeHome in its current state provides an inconvenient and unappealing method of listing and navigating through properties. This image with the results listed, the application provides a generic stock photo for each property instead of the actual image of that property. Also, the data associated with each property is presented in unclear fashion. Different features of that property should be clearly distinguishable. In its current state, BreazeHome lacks real view customization options, like hiding the property listings and showing just the map, or hiding the map and showing just the property listings. The only view customization that BreazeHome does provide is listing the images by attributes rather than by images. And as you can see here, the viewing method is misaligned in the view pane. Also, whenever you enter a query, you are presented with a sophisticated but unintuitive and overwhelming filtering interface. The sophisticated filtering system is a nice feature to have, but it needs enhancements to make it more user-friendly. In its current state, the average user will shy away from using filtering when presented with this kind of interface. Also, when you select more filters, the page becomes overpopulated with filters, and the filtering interface will not go away unless you select Apply Filters or Save Search. The same thing applies for sorting. Like filtering, it is also sophisticated, but it's not as user-friendly as some of the competitors' sorting interface. Here are some of the alternate solutions offered by top competitors. Here we have Zillow, the most popular real estate website. Zillow provides a UI that is both intuitive and appealing. In this screenshot, we can see that the images of the properties are appropriately displayed. The user is also able to customize how the results appear, such as showing more of the map or hiding the map and only showing the listing. There's also a clear distinction between features of the property, making it easier for the user to find the appropriate information. Here we can see error handling offered by Trulia, another top real estate website. Trulia offers feedback to the user, informing them that they have entered something incorrect. On top of that, they also provide helpful suggestions that make the life of the user easier. Lastly, we have Rent, which unlike BreazeHome provides an intuitive sorting and filtering system. Here we can see the sorting interface. It might not be as sophisticated as the one offered by BreazeHome, but it gets the job done and is simple. It's also the same sorting interface that is offered by many popular websites. Here we also see this filtering interface, which is also simple. It offers the most common filter options up front, and if the user wants more filters, they have that option as well. But it doesn't just throw a whole cluster of filters at the user, it keeps it simple. Overall, we have noticed that the top competitors offer a UI that is both appealing and simple to use, while BreazeHome offers a UI that at times looks unprofessional, unappealing, and it's sophisticated, lacking simple properties that other competitors have. Here's our feasibility matrix rating the overall user experience offered by some of the top competitors, considering criteria such as homepage, search, performance, etc. This matrix is used to compare and contrast solutions offered by some of the competitors regarding issues that BreazeHome currently faces. So here we have criteria, which is the features that we are working on for this project. We have description, which is a detailed explanation of the criteria. Weight, which is based off a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being that this criteria is not too important to the project, and 10 being it is of utmost importance. Lastly, for each application, we gave it a rating from 1 to 10 based on how well it meets that criteria. For homepage, search, and performance, all 3 applications have similar ratings. They each have their advantages and disadvantages, but Concerning these criteria, they all do a good to great job. However, when it comes to error handling, Rent really suffers here. It does not provide any suggestions to the user, and feedback isn't as clear cut compared to the other two applications. For sorting, again, they're all similar. They have the same issues here. They provide a simple and easy to use interface. However, they don't have a lot of customization, something that's already offered on BreazeHome. For filtering, Zillow and Trulia have the same issues as they did in sorting, but Rent does really well when it comes to filtering. They provide a simple to use interface, which any average user should know how to use. And then they also give the more advanced users options to customize their filtering and to have a better experience when it comes to filtering. So the overall winner when it comes to user experience regarding this criteria is Trulia, second is Zillow, and then third is Rent. Rent really suffers when it comes to error handling and viewing options. Our proposed solution for filtering is offering something similar to what Rent offers. We like this filtering system because it offers commonly used filters upfront, right next to the search bar. If the user wants and or needs more filters, they also have that option. But unlike BreazeHome, it is offered in a simple and easy to use interface, as you can see here. For sorting, we would like to add this simple interface offered by Trulia and other competitors. This interface is intuitive and common. It can be found in many popular web applications such as Amazon. Adding this simple interface to BreazeHome on top of the more sophisticated sorting system already offered by BreazeHome will give it an advantage over its competitors. For overall UI appearance, we're taking notes from all of the competitors, but we do like something that Zillow offers. It gives the user the ability to show more of the map or completely hide the map and just show the properties. It's a nice feature to have for users, giving them the option to customize the results as they please. So another feature that is not of utmost importance but can be helpful to the user is a must-have, nice-to-have feature. This is offered by the real estate website Homes. It allows the user to define the priority of a certain filter. So these are the proposed solutions to some of the issues that BreazeHome currently faces. There are still other issues that will be addressed, such as improving performance, implementing error handling, cache search results, and etc. Here is what needs to be done. So we have to improve the homepage, specifically adding placeholder text on the search bar, speeding up the search. Cache search is previously done by the user and add suggestions. We also need to work on the results page, so inform the user when no results were found on the search. Fix the buggy display when using the list view feature. Add a show hide map functionality. Redesign the property listings and add view preferences for the user. We also have to work on sorting and filtering. So we want to redesign sorting and filtering to make the user experience more friendly. We also have to implement error handling. So when the input is not expected, then it cannot be accepted and the user must be notified. Data exportation, so provide an export to CSV functionality on a search. So we feel like with this four-man team and having clear defined goals, we can finish the project in the allocated time. So that completes our feasibility study video. If you have any questions regarding our project, please contact any of the team members. If you have any question regarding the BreazeHome project, please contact the product owner, Dr. Masood Sajadi.